Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode. Thanks for the feedback that I got on the previous episode. Appreciate every single one of you guys who took the chance and time to hear me rant. So, we're back again. Wonder what we got in store for us today. How was your day? In case nobody asked you, or in case you want to talk about it, you can definitely hit me up and we can have a conversation and just see how we can best enjoy this existence together. I got another journal. I got a new journal, not another one. I must have probably told you my previous one got filled, and thanks to a friend of mine, she really came through for the bro. So crazy how you might not know someone and then tomorrow you know them, and they take up a huge part of your life. And sometimes it's just interesting to notice how random everything is in a way. But nothing really is as random, I guess, because even for you guys to have met, or for you to interact with the people that you've interacted with, there was something in common that drew you guys closer to each other, right now I can't just text someone from Russia and we kick it off. Of course we could, because in that case maybe our common platform would be whatever we'd be using to communicate with each other and find each other. But I just mean, unless there's something that creates the opportunity for the two of you to be allowed to experience that, to share that moment of time together, you might never meet that person, or you never know how your life would have been if you had met that person. So some people were talking about how I mentioned something about a previous video in my previous video, and I don't know if you guys know that this isn't the first episode, or that wasn't the first episode that I had recorded. It was just the first episode that wanted to come out in a way, and it did come out. It was an Easter weekend. What were you guys up to? I was at my bro's place, and so my brother had this TV that he's had for some years now even, and usually make fun of him bro, you need to get a better TV. And guess what, man, I was there this weekend and bro got a fucking 65-inch TV, man. And I guess when you see people around you who you relate with, even that are making these sort of moves, and it's supposed to be an inspiration, because this is someone who you know on a deeper level than their assets or the things that they have. And for them to be able to do this type of things for themselves, it's amazing to just be a part of the experience, because it gives you that drive and that motivation to know that if my bro can do it, what's stopping me? What's stopping you, man? I don't know if you guys are gonna tell, but I'm using a new platform to record. I hope it comes out well, but it's looking good so far. And better lighting, because I was also thinking my previous video well, probably just my diehard people are the ones who took the time to watch it, because the quality probably looked like pretty jade. I wonder what I was writing about today. Yeah, it was a good day still. I wonder, do you guys journal? Is that something that you have found in your life? Because I also feel like there are certain types of emotional release that we choose to incorporate in our lives, and even just for clarity, we should probably have some habits that help us get a clearer thought and help us to be able to express ourselves to ourselves. Because I guess to an extent that's how I feel about journaling. Even it's like yeah, I'm writing my thoughts down, the ones that probably what I was thinking at the point when I decided, no, let me just write down some stuff. And I guess for me that's a sort of therapy in itself, or I want to call it a habit, because at this point I sort of feel sick when I don't get to express myself. Because I also do believe that one day, this is where people, you get your bibliography. Anyway, that thing, autobiography, but I don't know if it's going to be if it's called an autobiography, in the sense of these are what you're writing during the time, sometime in your past, and then maybe when you put them together, that's what makes an autobiography. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, just one day I'm gonna publish my journals and we can talk about it, someone dive deeper into how I became the man that I am. And hopefully, my hope is that whoever will get the opportunity of reading will be inspired and maybe give you the answers that you're looking for at the time that you're reading, because you have to pay forward, man. In whatever we do, we have to pay forward, put someone on, try to help someone grow, because at the end of the day, it's really not all about you. And yeah, just that. I watched part of the Book of Clarence over the weekend, and something that I was thinking about was how God, or Jesus, the time of Jesus, the way he blessed not the way he blessed the 12 apostles, but the way the 12 apostles carried themselves. Jesus knew that even as he was going, the way he spoke on, we can do greater things than him. So it wouldn't be so far-fetched to think that even an ordinary person who believes in God can't perform the miracles that he performed, or you can't tap into the spiritual knowledge and wisdom that he left for us on earth. Because, man, he told us we're going to do greater things than him, man. I guess as a believer, it's now, we usually even box God to believe what he meant by who do greater things than him. Because if he can change water into wine, why can't you change, I don't know, the number of zeros in your bank account, or your health, I guess it also comes from knowing certain principles, because again, to say that just because he said that we can do it, I don't think that's true, because there are certain things that he knew that until we know them, we can't do things that he said we would. But that's not to say that the power doesn't already exist within us, because tying back to like in the beginning, when what I'm trying to say is God placed the seed of his fuck, the word has gone, but yeah, the replica were basically a replica of God, and he put in us the seed to create more of ourselves, which, stemming from already being in his image, we have the power that he has, because by virtue of us having him within us, and by virtue of him creating us in his image, there are certain things that he gave us, and we shouldn't be afraid to tap into that power. Because when you think about it, man, them like demons and wizards out there, they be tapping into some spiritual power, and we mostly just maybe choose to ignore it, or not alive to the fact that the same power that they are able to draw from, and I don't mean this in the sense of they are drawing it from like God in a way, but I mean because he creates a space for us to exist, all the laws exist within him, and there are certain laws that he's put even on earth that are applicable to anyone who understands them. So the people who understand them will not always be good people, because if you even think about like Lucifer, or just like certain bad people, they just realized they used the knowledge that they have in a way that didn't shine the glory, or just that wasn't right. And it's the same way that many of us, maybe we even shy away from using the power within us to get certain things done. I'm a firm believer that our thoughts, we create vibrations that radiate through the cosmos. I think about it through the space that he has allowed for us to exist in, and if in that space there are certain laws, I am able to tap into those laws and utilize that power. And we shouldn't be afraid of that, because we only, I guess a big part of like the world is trapping us in thinking that we're just defined by this like physical reality that we can see. I guess if that was the case, things like Wi-Fi and like Bluetooth wouldn't be working, because then you would be basing it off the principle of it's not real. And what do you mean now if I ain't real, bro? That don't even make sense. And I guess people really do perish for lack of knowledge, because if you did know that there is like a deeper side to even where your thoughts come from, and being able to tap into your subconscious and broadcast into the world, into the all your wants and needs, it's a limited life that you choose to live. And I truly feel sorry for you if you're not allowing yourself to utilize the spiritual aspect of your being. So just try it, man. It works for good and bad. You just have to decide if you're a good person or a bad person. Yeah. I own no copyright Chilanga Cement, but it's a cool shirt. Is that even like the phrase that's supposed to be? I don't think that's the phrase. It's probably, I'll remember it. But yeah, just don't sue me or some shit. So just like a winding up as we end this video, you are a creator and the essence of creation is within you. So do not be afraid to tap into the power that the all has placed within you. You're here to change something and make a difference, and every day you gotta fight to find your purpose, because the stories and the way we have been brought up, they're in a way closed-minded, in the sense that we don't really get taught this type of knowledge because maybe it's taboo or it's like woo-woo. So you'd rather just believe in what you can see and touch. And if you're able to even go through an emotion, that in itself is an experience. And then your emotions vibrate at a certain frequency, and if you can move your baseline up you to a higher frequency of vibration, the things that you begin to attract even are of a higher nature. Of course, even in that, probably people wouldn't want you to break free and break through these physical barriers that they've placed on us, but you have to remember you're a creator and the essence of creation is within you, and everything that is needed for you to perform your purpose on this earth has already been placed within you. All you gotta do is just reach within and let it flourish through you. Hey, today's a shorter episode. Thanks for watching. Yeah, peace be with you.